Hello, and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Logical Upgradation. In this video and episode of Logical Upgradation, I will be talking and dealing about a small tiny island nation situated in South Pacific Ocean. It is so small that it is even hard and difficult to find its location on world map. So what exactly happened with this island nation that is making the headlines these days in geopolitics? So basically, China has entered into a security pact with Solomon Island. Solomon Island is situated to northeast of Australia. So it is a small island nation. Population is around roughly 7 or 7.5 lakh. So it has entered a security pact with China, and this pact has raised a lot of eyebrows and security concerns to Australia, US and New Zealand. So primarily, since it is situated to northeast of Australia, so Australian media and government has clearly stating and saying that it has raised a serious security concern and probably a threat to our coastal areas. So I will be trying and dealing about this security pact and how it is going to impact us, how it is going to impact India, this security pact. So let us examine in detail. So what exactly the development has taken place. So amid concerns from US, UK and Australia, the Solomon Island has assured these all countries, that is US, Australia and New Zealand, that it has not entered into an agreement to provide a military base for China. But everything is not that black and white. There are a lot of grey areas in which this security pact has been taken place. So let us examine what are those grey areas and how it can pose a great security threat to not only Australia but also to New Zealand, US and India, because India is a member of QUAD, Quadrilateral Security Dialogues. In that, Australia is probably the weakest member. The QUAD consists 4 members: United States of America, India, Japan and Australia. So QUAD is basically formed to counter the aggression and assertiveness of China in Indo-Pacific and Southeast China. So in a way, it is a counter measurement to maintain a check and balance in Indo-Pacific Ocean. Chinese authorities refer this QUAD as an Asian NATO. So they see this as a security threat to them also. So let us get ahead with the China Solomon Island Pact, Security Pact 2022. So under this agreement, what exactly officially the two sides have said, there is a lot of unofficial things surrounding around this event, but I resist the temptation to harp upon the unofficial things because it is dangerous to do so. So I am in a way restraining myself to make a comment on such areas. So officially these two sides have said that under this agreement we will conduct coordination in such areas as maintenance of social order, protection of safety of human lives and property, humanitarian assistance and natural disaster response, in an effort to help Solomon Island to strengthen its capacity building in safeguarding its own interest and security. So this is the quote unquote official announcement of what this exactly security pact is about. It is basically saying that Chinese defense forces or Chinese forces will provide assistance and help to Solomon Island to maintain the social order. So the social order term is very vague and undefined, because what exactly includes social orders, and will Chinese forces will be deployed in Solomon Island and under the guise of social order, Australia is seeing that it will pose a great serious threat to its northeast coastal lines, basically Melbourne, Canberra and Brisbane. So this is the critical and primary naval base of Australia, and it has a direct proximity and location to pose a great serious and security threat to northeast coastal line of Australia. That's why Australia sounding very alarmist about this development and happening. So let us get ahead with the pact. Amid this concern over the security pact, the Chinese authorities said that it is very unlikely that we will form a military base in Solomon Island. But in the backdrop of what happened in 2017 in Djibouti, Djibouti is basically African country situated between Ethiopia and Sudan. It's a very poor country, poor in terms of GDP. So it has established a military base in Djibouti, Horn of Africa, where it has posed a great serious security threat to Indo-Pacific region countries. So and Chinese military experts and spokesperson have says and expressed their views that it is time to expand our naval bases. The expanding naval bases, we need such military bases around the globe. So considering the remark of Chinese military spokesperson, this agreement is being taken very seriously to Quad member of US and Australia. So let us get ahead what exactly the agreement unfolds further. The foreign minister of Australia, Mary Spain, pardon my pronunciation of foreign name, these are very funny, quote unquote funny. Australian foreign minister Mary Spain has says that we are deeply disappointed and concerned about the lack of transparency with which this agreement has been developed, noting its potential to undermine the stability in the region. So basically, in a way, Australia is saying it's Australia is sounding very alarmist on this issue. So the US is also pulling its socks by sending its principal diplomat, a senior diplomat called Kurt Campbell. He is also coordinator to Indo-Pacific region. So Australia is sending its very senior most diplomat to hold a discussion, deliberate discussion with Solomon Island to pursue them to cancel the said China Solomon Island Security Pact, and also they are focusing upon to establish an embassy in Solomon Island. So basically Australia has signed a Boe Declaration. What this Boe Declaration is about? Boe Declaration is basically, it is a declaration between Australia and Northeast Island countries. There are 20 to 25 islands, small tiny island countries situated in northeast of Australia. So under the Boe Declaration, Australia signed that we should not allow the external country to form a military base in our region. So bypassing this Boe Declaration, why the small tiny island countries they felt the need and requirement to have a security pact with external country like China? Because the AUKUS, 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 Australia, United Kingdom and US, they have formed a trilateral security pact under which Australia has provided a military base to US soldier, and under this agreement Australia will be receiving nuclear, submarine and hypersonic missile. So these small countries are of the opinion that Australia is playing a double standard, under which in one case and scenario it is allowing the US forces to provide nukes, and they are dictating us not to indulge with any foreign player. So in a way, under the Boe Declaration is a futile declaration as of now, because both the countries have made violation to that effect. So in a way, there is lot of twists and turns which are likely to take place, because US diplomat is going on a visit to Solomon Island to hold a talk and discussion with the Solomon Island. So whatever key developments take place in the same issue, I will try to cover it. This is it for the day. Thank you viewers, and if you like my attempt and effort to bring you the factual updates of daily affairs, you can think of leaving a like button and subscribing my channel. This is it. Thank you.